Hi, my viewers. Just to quickly talk about an issue in my country, Nigeria. They say that sometimes people will behave in a certain way, or a group of people will behave in a certain way because the country tolerates it, the country they are in tolerates it. So they perpetuate that kind of behavior, they perpetuate that kind of habit. Now, what am I trying to talk about here? I'm talking about the Nigerian Police Force. It is not something hidden. Many people all around the world for years have known the behavior of the Nigerian police. Now, let me quickly say this. This is not to say that all those in the police or all those in the police force, they are bad. No, you have good ones, just the way you have bad ones. You have bad eggs amongst them. Nigeria is a place where, as good, as endowed as the country is, with human, natural, name it, resources, you find these negativity going on that somehow rubbishes the greatness, the beauty of the country called Nigeria. Police brutality, police killings, the name goes on, the list goes on, are a part of what I'm talking about. How could the police be cutting down people, Nigerians in their prime? How could they choose to be so callous, to be so careless, to be so inhumane when going about their duties? On Christmas Day of all days, an ASP in the Nigerian Police Force killed a lawyer, a pregnant lawyer, pregnant with a set of twins, killed her by shooting her. This is something so heartbreaking. And this ASP did that, killed this woman in the presence of her child, in the presence of her husband. According to report that even the husband took the woman to the first hospital and they refused, that they wouldn't treat because it's gunshot or whatever. I'm not so sure of that, but I had some positions like that as per the news. So, like I said, I don't know how far that is true, that the hospital the first of all took her to refused. until the husband had to start looking for another hospital. If that is really to be the case, that the woman was taken to the first hospital and they refused, it therefore means that they have turned Nigeria into a place of cumulative, tragedies. A place where something happens to you which ought not to happen to you in the first place in the same country. And when that happens to you, the next place where you're supposed to be rescued will also turn you down. That is, if that is the case. If that woman was received by that first hospital they took her to, the husband took her to, and they started treatment, maybe she wouldn't have died. That is, if that piece of news is to be correct, that he took her to the first hospital and they refused. What is fundamentally wrong with Nigeria? What is fundamentally wrong with the Nigerian Police Force? Now, most of them in the police force, they know that when they kill people, when they maim people, when they injure people, there is no repercussion. That is why they do it. If that repercussion was there, they wouldn't dare it. They wouldn't do it. Because they know when they kill one today, because they know when they kill somebody today, they cover it up. The police will help them to cover it up. They take lives of human beings as if that life means nothing. They can shoot anyone at any time. Some of these policemen, they are on drugs. They drink. First, some of them are drunk on duty. Some of them are on drugs while on duty. What do you expect? A country where no supervision, no rules are not followed, no supervision of anything. Everyone is on his own. Even those in the police, not well treated. The police college, not fit for purpose. This is where these monsters are reared, in police college. Someone who has spent above 30 years on the job, an ASP, did this to this lawyer, Bolanle Raheem. Killed her set of twins in her womb in the presence of her husband, in the presence of her child. They shot this woman in the presence of her husband, in the presence of her child, on Christmas Day. Just look at the variables. Just look at. Kill the woman who is pregnant with twin babies, in the presence of her husband, in the presence of her child, on Christmas Day. What can be more evil than this? SARS was about the killing of Nigerians by the police. Justice has not been done to that. The federal government, the state governments, they did all they could to cover it. Where has it led to? Many people have been killed. Even before Bolanle Raheem was killed, there were others that have been killed of recent. Words will fail me to mention them. It's continuing because it's like, it's a culture, not like, it's a culture. In Nigeria, lives are not important. Lives are not important. It's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. All these actually culminate in bad leadership. When the head is bad, the entire body is bad. That's what the Bible says, and it's true. When you have a bad leadership, every other thing will be bad. When you have corrupt leadership, every other thing will be corrupt. Where do we go from here? Somebody who didn't even think she was going to die died on Christmas Day in the hands of those that were meant to protect her. May her soul rest in peace. But may your killers or your killer never know peace, because this is so painful. So painful. How long, Nigeria? How long? How long? Once again, rest in peace. Bolanle Raheem, rest in peace. This is where I end this this sad news. Though it happened on a Christmas Day, it's still very fresh in people's minds. And justice should be done in the case of this lady that has gone. Well, viewers, if you've subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, please subscribe, like my channel, comment on the videos I make, and share them. Thank you very much. Bye.